Addition and subtraction with radical expressions is a lot like addition and subtraction with polynomials. We can only add similar radicals. So here I have simplify 3 square root 2 plus 4 square root 2. The way that I can do this is by applying the distributive property. I see that I have a square root 2 common to both terms, so I take that outside. That allows me to write 3 plus 4 as 7 square root 2. So just the way we would think of this intuitively as 3 square root 2's plus another 4 square root 2's must be 7 square root 2. And you can see we can justify that by using that distributive property. So the only way that I can add rational expressions, or I should say radical expressions, is if I have the same radical in 2 or more terms. I won't know if I have the same radical in 2 or more terms till I put each term in simplified form for radicals. Notice that square root 8 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Plus my 2 square root 2. So here's 2 steps at once. At one time I write 8 as 4 times 2, then the square root of 4 times 2 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. This simplifies to 2 square root 2, plus I have another 2 square root 2. By the distributive property, that's 2 plus 2 times square root 2, which is 4 square root 2. So you can see that I'm adding these radical expressions in much the same manner that I added polynomials. That is, I'm adding similar terms. Let's try another one. 1/5 square root 75 minus 1/2 square root 12. I won't know if I can add these until each radical is in simplified form. 75 has a perfect square of 25 that divides it, so I'm going to write this as square root 25 square root 3. Minus 1/2 times 12 is divisible by 4, so square root 12 is square root 4 square root 3. So 1/5 times 5 square root 3 minus 1/2 times 2 square root 3. So 1/5 times 5 is 1 times square root 3 is square root 3 minus, that's that subtraction sign, 1/2 times 2 is 1 times square root 3 is square root 3. Now, square root 3 minus square root 3, 0. So that comes out to be 0. It doesn't look like this and this are the same, but they are, because this minus this turns out to be 0. Let's try another one of these. Here I have 3 problems, or 3 terms. I can only add or subtract these if I have similar radicals. So let's start by simplifying each one of these. 48 is 16 times 3. So square root 48 is square root 16 times square root 3. Here's that square root 12 again, which is square root 4 square root 3. And square root 27 is square root 9 square root 3, because 27 is 9 times 3. So I have 6 times 4 square root 3 minus 2 times 2 square root 3 plus 5 times 3 square root 3. I'm still simplifying. 6 times 4 is 24 square root 3 minus 4 square root 3 plus 15 square root 3. So let's see, 24 square root 3 minus 4 square root 3 is 20 square root 3 plus 15 square root 3. 20 and 15 is 35 square root 3. So what I do is I simplify each of the radicals until I get down to the point where each term has a simplified radical in it. Then I see that I have a radical common to each term by the distributive property. Then I can add the numbers in front. In this case, that comes out to be 35 square root 3.